Tamakori a little loose through the turns. That allows Sean Manning to slip down low for second. Eddie Rice looking to challenge for that third spot, but Corey back on the throttle with the 72 as Paul Tim and Paul Cola. Mark Zanardi in car number 66M right there as well in his second pure stock event ever, car number 66M. That's a 7A of Jimmy Allen. The field plays a little bumper tag through the turns as Sean Manning in the Oldsmobile goes around. The 73 cents for Frank Barr also going around. He's pushed back in the right direction, courtesy of the 47er Joe Mancini. Mike Fernald also involved with the 08. The field looks to work the way onto turn number 4 with 2 laps scored is complete. Left rear tire down on the 08 automobile. Again, that's Alan Fernald driving that car from Ledyard. Frank Barr from Newington, left front down on that automobile as he looks to park that car in the infield. Sean Manning trying to stay on the lead lap with the 44X. But Gary Whitaker in car number 11, your current leader. That's a 21 for Eddie Rice from Brantford. Tamakori in the 72, Paul Cola in the 86, Wayne Rue in the 27, as they're all running in the top 5 at the present time. Scoreboard now showing 5 laps scored is complete.
Four and 5 wide off that 4th turn. You know, something's got to give, folks. There's just not that much racing room available, but everybody able to manage their way through. Just sneaking through by the hair on their chinny chin chin. Passing flag going out to some of the slower cars. Meanwhile, back up front, it's car number 11, the Purple People Eater. Gary Whitaker, car number 11, is your leader. Running second, car number 21X for Eddie Rice. Paul Cola in the 86 car coming to the front. And Wayne Rue in that 27 automobile, picking up a win earlier today in his qualifying round. Equally as strong here come feature time. This is what pays the money, pays the points, and this is what the boys have been working for. It all boils down to this, the final 50 laps of the day. Mark Lewis in the dark blue with the red numerals, number 38, NE on the door panels. Trying to catch up to the front as we have a change in command as Eddie Rice takes over with the 21X car. Wayne Rue on the move with that 27 automobile as well. Paul Cola not far behind as Gary Whitaker goes from first to third in about a lap and a half. Laps completed. The field stays tightly bunched through the turns. Quick pace being set by the leader, but Wayne Rue would like to be the leader as car number 27 takes a peek to the inside. Right front goes away on the 70 car. He's limping around the speedway. Oh, it's the 7D, not the 7D. He looks to limp down off the banking as the 7D of Paul Fugner out of Norwalk heads to the infield. Suspension on the front end of that car completely gone. Mike Zanardi in trouble. He gets tagged on the backstretch by a couple of automobiles. The hood flies off. Oh, and Bobby Little joining the act. Green is back out. Let's see who gets the jump. Eddie Rice is sideways, slips, sliding his way up into turn number 1. He drops back to third, make that fourth, as Billy Reynolds moves in on the inside with the 34 car. Three and four wide through the turns. The field stays tightly bunched with 14 laps complete and counting. Wayne Rio out of Colchester, your leader, driving car number 27. Paul Cola goes around, his collar in that 86 car. Stays on the throttle, we stay on the green. He'll rejoin at the back end, tough break. The 03 car in trouble, 44X car. All getting involved here on the front straightaway. The 03 waits for a break in traffic. He's going to find himself a long way back. The 26 car is in. Attrition beginning to take its toll as we approach the 20 lap mark. This is a 50 lap feature event. One of the cars just took an excursion through the infield. Comes back out. He's a lot of spots down. It appears to be the 7A car of Jimmy Allen. He is back out, but he lost a lot of valuable real estate in the meantime. One car heads to the infield. I believe that's Rich Planka out of Brantford. He's all done. Your leader remains the 27 car, Wayne Ryu. Running second at 34 up Billy Reynolds. Then it appears to be the 3 of Tim Morissette. And after that, we believe it's a 69. And that's John Frank Jr.'s car out of Norwalk. But again, that's strictly unofficial, folks. We're calling it the way we see it, or we think we see it. Breaking into that group, the 54 car of Dave Etheridge out of Portland. He came from nowhere. Looks as though he may have charged himself right up into the 3rd spot ahead of Morissette, bringing along the 30 car as well. Russ LaJoy out of Norwalk, marching towards the front of the field as he goes around the outside of Morissette's number 3. 27 car, your leader, Wayne Reel, the 34 of Billy Reynolds, the 54 of Dave Etheridge, the 30 of Russ LaJoy, and the 3 of Tim Morissette appear to be the unofficial top 5. John Frank Jr. should be running 6th unofficially, and then quite possibly it looks to be the 17 car of Mike Porter next in line. Mark Lewis, breaking into the top 10 with that 38 New England car, has dominated this class all year long. Back to the last couple of seasons. He's either running 8th or 9th, we're not quite sure. but he's definitely charging towards the front. Your leader going around in turn number 4. Wayne Ryu, the number 27 car, gives way to the 34 of Billy Reynolds. Billy, only a second time out this year. Actually, over the last 2 seasons, he got injured last year. Finds himself out front with the yellow number 34. Well, we've been corrected as the 54 car. Dave Etheridge is your leader. Billy Reynolds runs second. So again, we call it as we see him. We thought it was the 34, but we've been corrected to find out the 54 of Etheridge is out front. Billy Reynolds runs second. Russ LaJoie runs third with the 30. Then after that, I would say Tim Morissette in the 3 and John Frank Jr. in the 69. Again, that's strictly unofficial, but your leader is the 54 car of Dave Etheridge. Dave, hailing from Portland, Connecticut, looks to be adding to his advantage. He's got a good pace going. The question is, can some of the heavy hitters catch up in time, as time is definitely running out with only 18 laps remaining. Mark Lewis, driving for all he's worth, breaks into the top 6 or 7 with that 38 car, but he's about a third of a lap behind your leader and working in some heavy, slower traffic. Etheridge, on the other hand, has a little bit of breathing room before he catches up with some of the slower cars at the back end of the pack, as both drivers work through the traffic rather nicely. Billy Reynolds, being a bit cautious, has Russ LaJoie pull alongside as they battle for the runner-up spot. LaJoie is on the high side. Billy Reynolds stays down low, and Reynolds is back to third. Russ LaJoie is up to second. Tim Morissette holds on to the 4th spot. Then John Frank Jr. and Mark Lewis in that order. At least that's the way we see it. It's got to be pretty close. We may not be on the money, but we're always awfully close. A couple of cars in the wall. Paul Barnett and the 97 of Monster Page. Having a little dance on the front straightaway. Page is number 97, smoking from the right side. Not a good sign. The 83 car, John Anzalone, goes around a beautiful 360, gets pointed in the right direction, and is right back on the throttle. Looks as though we've got a car putting down some liquid right in the middle of the racetrack. 37 laps shown as complete as Dave Etheridge crosses the stripe once again. Russ LaJoie runs in the 2nd spot. Billy Reynolds runs 3rd, but he's being challenged by that 3 of Timmy Morissette. Mark Lewis breaks into the top 5 unofficially. Paul Collin in that 86 car takes a short excursion, regains control, and we stay under green. Jimmy Allen heads off the speedway on the backstretch with the 7A. Dave Etheridge looking to run away and hide. Russ LaJoie a distant 2nd. Billy Reynolds is 3rd. Tim Morissette is 4th. That hasn't changed. And Mark Lewis is 5th. The only thing that's changed is the number on the scoreboard, and that's only less than 10 to go. As once again the 27 car goes around in turn 4, but does manage to back down out of the way. 41 laps complete. Working in slower traffic, your leader has to thread his way carefully. Evidently, it's a bit slick out there. We see some cars every which way but loose. Looks as though Mark Lewis maybe shut out of victory lane here this afternoon. We didn't think we'd see it this season, but today could be the day. .43 and counting. A scramble right behind the leader. He was able to get by unscratched as Russell LaJoie continues to manhandle the number 30. Tim Morissette working in the third spot. Mark Lewis is now up to fourth as he got by Billy Reynolds, number 34. Reynolds is back to the fifth spot with time definitely in favor of Dave Etheridge, picking up his first win of the year. Time running out. Your leader, the 54 of Dave Etheridge. Second, the 30 of Russ LaJoie. Third, the 38 of Mark Lewis. Fourth, the 3 of Tim Morissette, but that could change back again as Billy Reynolds being shown in the fifth spot currently. But again, that's strictly unofficial with only a couple of laps remaining.
To the goal marker, going out for Dave Etheridge in the 54. Russ LaJoie continues to run in the second position with car number 30. Just at the start-finish line, about a half a track length behind. Mark Lewis, a couple car lengths behind the 30 of Russ LaJoie. He's about a full car length ahead of the 3 of Tim Morissette and about a full car length ahead of the 34 of Billy Reynolds. Wayne Rio going around with car number 27, once again over turn number 4. White flag already going out to the field. Your leader out of turn number 4 as Dave Etheridge looks to pick up the win. We're still looking for the second place finisher to cross the stripe. It's car number 30 for Russ LaJoie. The 3 of Tim Morissette coming in for the third position. Mark Lewis unofficially in for the fourth spot with car number 38. Nick driving car number 54. He's down to victory lane. Joe Golis is down there as well. So he'll have a word with your feature winner momentarily.
Well, Bobby, we are down in victory lane. The winner is here, but he's still inside the race car. It looked as though it was going to be a year for Mark Lewis, the driver of car number 38, but Dave Etheridge had other things in mind, and he proves his point this afternoon as he rolls into victory lane, the winner of this afternoon's Pure Stock 50-lapper. Just a reminder, we do race on Saturday nights, every Saturday night starting at 5 p.m. with the modifieds, the late models, and the limited sportsmen. This week, the NEMA Midgets join the program to make it 4 divisions of action-packed stock car racing on the lightning-fast 1/3 mile paved oval. Randy Dugas taking a few more photos. He'll have those on sale at the Photo Shack when they come back on the 12th of July. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 50-lap Pure Stock feature event, and I do highly stress, unofficial winner. He got the checkered flag. He was the first to cross the line. Now all he has to do is the minor task of passing a post-race inspection. Dave Etheridge, we've had the pleasure once before, but it didn't turn out so good. Let's hope things go a little bit better this afternoon. How about it? You agree with me?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have no problems with this car.
You know, the last time it was a minor problem. Sometimes you don't think about little things, but you got to think about every important little fact, and winning is one of them. The second one is visit victory lane. The third one is pass the inspection. Can you do all 3 here this afternoon? You've done 2 so far.
Well, I like the 4th one when you receive the check.
Oh, payday! Trophy and a checkered flag. Dave, You started way back in the pack. You came blasting up front. Once you got up front, you seemed to just walk away from the field. Did you drive it a little bit differently or just feel a little more comfortable once you got out front?
Well, I just set my pace and kept my eye in the mirror to see if anyone was coming, and that was it. I just took it easy.
It didn't seem like anybody could beat Mark Lewis this year. You did it in rather fine fashion this afternoon. Can we look forward to it again on July 12th when you come back to race again?
You better believe it.
All right, that's what I like to hear. How about it, folks? A nice round of applause for this afternoon's unofficial 50-lap winner in the Pure Stock division.